Welcome, everybody. The Zero Fuck Up Podcast. I'm your host, Z. I have a special guest with me here today. His name is B.
Hi.
Hi, B.
Hello.
How you doing, babe?
I am well.
Good.
How are you?
Pretty good. We've had various vodka drinks.
We've had
lots
drinks,
of food.
We've had lots of carbs.
Mm-hmm. I have to admit it because I don't,
Go ahead.
that we talked for 90 fucking minutes about everything.
95, actually.
95, which was 5 minutes too long for the stupid app that I use. And so then when I went to save it, it made me edit it. And when I tried to edit it, it crashed. And it disappeared. I hit every button and everything in this whole app, and I could not find the audio of 90 minutes that was funny and interesting. And
it gave...
I don't remember, but I'm sure it was fantastic.
No, it was good. It gave
good.
like a little introduction, and like we talked about some stuff.
So now we have to try to recreate that. It'll never be the same.
It's not as natural, but it's okay. We'll just go with it. It's fine. Time went really fast.
We've really set this up to be a success.
Yeah.
To tell people that already be disappointed that it's not as good as the one that got disappeared.
Right. Well, at least we're open and honest with
That's true. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And we can talk about more now because we've seen the whole Halloween shebang.
Yeah.
We had dinner and then turned on that. So anyway, but for the first thing we're going to do is get to know B a little bit better. Right? So let's see, what did I ask you? I asked you who your favorite hottie was. Your celeb hottie.
Mm-hmm.
So who is that?
Henry Cavill. Although I'm not like a...
You've seen nothing he was in at all.
I haven't seen
have no
anything.
idea.
I just know the scene of the Man of Steel or Man whatever, where he has his shirt off and he's on the beach, and because
his big hairy man boobs.
Yeah.
Do it for you.
Yeah.
I get it. I believe I saw that movie only for him. Although I just wanted to judge him to see how he was. Right? I was judging him. What a shock. To see, what kind of Superman he was.
You said
he certainly looks like Superman. Like,
yeah.
casting-wise, that was a good casting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I find him to be a little flat.
He's like my ideal man.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe except for the stunting with the 19-year-old girls.
That was weird. And we mentioned Kaylee Cuoco.
Yeah, that's it. From Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
They fake dated for like 3 weeks.
That just seems like an odd combination to me.
Yeah, that was a bad plan.
I don't think she's that cute either.
So between that and the 19-year-old that he fake dated, and then I don't know, there's just some quality about him. He's just not a movie star to me. I tried even that. He was in a movie with Armie Hammer.
Oh, I love Armie Hammer.
Hammer too.
A little Armie Hammer.
Armie Hammer.
That's the tequila talking.
It is. It's hard to say Armie Hammer.
Armie Hammer.
You want to say Arm & Hammer,
right?
Because
they
make the stuff you put in your refrigerator so it doesn't stink.
Right.
Baking soda.
Baking soda. I got baking soda.
Baking soda.
So I'm not like a Twinkie type of person either, but Timothée Chalamet, his co-star,
right,
in Call Me by Your Name.
I
love
him.
He's so adorable.
Interesting.
Oh, hi.
What do you think, Phoebes?
She obviously likes Timothée.
You like Timothée Chalamet?
Yeah.
Huh?
But yeah. Oh, so he was Armie Hammer. Henry was with Armie?
No, they did, it was, oh fuck. My brain is gonna...
Do your listeners know?
They have a kitty can Phoebe? Yes, sure. She likes to butt her way into
sometimes.
My podcast all the time.
She's so cute. What?
What the fuck was that? It was from a TV show. And they tried to redo it. It was not a good movie.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to like it. He was okay in the last Mission Impossible movie.
Henry?
Yeah.
He was in Mission Impossible.
Yes.
I'm not
I
as
love Mission Impossible movies.
Really?
Yes. Secret, yes. I have a secret Tom Cruise fan.
Tom
but I just admitted it.
Cruise?
I love Tom Cruise.
Do people know this?
I've seen, I see all of his movies, in the movie theater. I can't
Cocktail?
fucking wait for Top Gun Maverick. They're making a remake of Top Gun.
Really?
It comes out, next, I think it's in the spring. I love Mission Impossible movies. I own them all. Let's see.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Tom Cruise?
Yes!
Tom Hiddleston, but Tom Cruise?
Apparently all the Toms. I love it. Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
I mean, classic.
Yeah.
Who's love Tom Hanks?
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
Okay, Henry Cavill is your hottie celebrity choice.
Yeah.
Who can't you stand that's a celebrity?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
And once again, I haven't really seen a lot of his things, but I hate
You just
him.
don't like his face.
I don't know. I don't think he's that great of an actor. Every time I see him, I just get instantly annoyed. Mm-hmm. He's one of those people.
I gotcha. He's a weirdo.
Yeah. What was the whole thing with, didn't he have, a teenage bride, too? A Chinese bride or Asian girl bride?
Yeah, they got married for, 6 months, and then she said he did something to her, or stole her. I don't know. There was some drama. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Now.
But
has
he been married since? I don't think he has. I mean, I don't really keep tabs on him, but...
I don't either.
But yeah, that's just...
Did he marry Lisa Marie Presley at one point, or was he with her?
You know, that sounds
He has some
right.
Elvis fetish, I know that.
That sounds right. Or they dated, or...
But yeah, I don't know why he was ever, a heartthrob. I feel like in the 80s and / early 90s, he was some kind of weird heartthrob.
Weird.
And people had a thing for him.
Yeah. So that's my love and my hate.
The Rock, if it's on, I'm watching it.
Really?
Con Air. Ridiculous, stupid, fantastic 80s movie,
said
90s
that,
movie.
But you're
yeah.
You like it. Okay.
Yeah, so. But I hear you. I'm down with that.
Okay.
Hatred. So now, about Mr. Hiddleston, you mentioned him. Yeah. What is your level of knowledge and or
So you had me rate it earlier on a
10.
scale from 1 to 10, and I said a 1 to a 2, and you said, really? Even with knowing me? It should at least be a 3. So you think I'm a 3? But I still, classify myself as, a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, I feel personally responsible for this. And
Do you
I feel like we should stop with your, musical theater, because I'm trying to be a little bit more. He has no knowledge of any of our classic musical theater movies or stars or anything. And it's really hurting your homoeousness.
Yeah, and we mentioned that before. It was I'm a bad gay.
You are a bad gay.
You're more of a gay man than I am.
No West Side Story, no My Fair Lady, no
never heard
Hello
of it.
Dolly, no Cabaret. Never heard of it. I mean, come on. You shouldn't even be allowed in the bar. Especially on Sunday nights when it's show tunes.
Yeah.
I've been there with you.
I know, and I'm just
and you're looking around what are you singing? What is
twiddling
this?
my thumbs. I don't know what's going on.
That's when I was I need to take this poor boy under my wing and teach him the ways. But we might have to put that on pause in order to watch The Night Manager, 6 episodes of The Night Manager and Kong Skull Island, so that you can understand the full hotness. And maybe Coriolanus, which is on YouTube, which is a play he was in Shakespeare. Coriolanus.
Elanus?
Coriolanus.
Is that a name?
Yep.
Okay. Coriolanus.
Coriolanus.
Okay.
It's a play by William Shakespeare.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He loves his Shakespeare. I also have the
Is he
Hollow
gay
Crown
yet?
series, which is him as Prince Hal and then Henry V. Is he what? Are you questioning?
Yes.
He's been an Othello. He's been Macbeth. He has been in Cymbeline. He was in
a bunch of Broadway.
He was in Romeo and Juliet when he was in college.
Wow.
Question me. He should only really do Shakespeare. And he should really do Much Ado About Nothing. Which is another movie you've never seen or heard of. Which we're going to watch right after this, because I have it. One of the best movies of all time. It is Kenneth Branagh in his most gorgeousness. Oh, he's a ginger. You don't like Kenneth Branagh.
I don't really like ginger.
Denzel Washington's in it. Keanu Reeves is in it.
I like Denzel.
Do you remember Robert Sean Leonard?
I've heard
Hottie
that.
McHottie from the 90s. He was in the oh my god, I've had too much vodka. Hold on. I love this movie so much.
Do I need to Google it?
No. I refuse to Google things. I will remember.
It will come.
Dead Poets Society.
The Dead Poets Society with Robin Williams.
Yes. And Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, I like Ethan
Oh my god, I
Hawke.
loved Ethan Hawke so much in the 90s.
He's kind of like a pocket guy too, though, isn't he? Kind of like miniature.
Is he? No, I think he's normal.
Ethan Hawke? You think so? I feel like he's smaller than me. I'm average. Normal.
All right. So anyway, what we learned is you need more Hiddleston lessons
I need to be taught.
to really understand why he has a grip on so many of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it though.
Do you?
Yeah, I think he's very good looking.
Oh,
He's
okay.
attractive.
But so, how do you feel about the hair? The current hair?
No, it's a no. It's a
Right.
no from me.
Okay.
He needs it cut, especially the back. Like it's like this weird like. They did that hair like back in the 1800s or something.
It's very much like when he was in Henry V.
Well, if he was in Henry V, then it would be
It looks like Henry V hair.
it would be appropriate for that time period. Well, he's in a play that takes place in modern times, correct?
Correct.
Cut your hair. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not a fan.
I don't know why
Are there
he
people
doesn't
that
seem
are
to
fans?
want to. I don't really. I think some people like want to grab onto it or whatever. Like they'll make that kind of joke.
Oh,
But and some people like the curls. Like when he
Okay.
grows it out a little bit. Like sometimes he has it really short, and there are no curls. And so he started growing it longer, and the curls started coming back, and everybody was like, "Yes." But now it's gone too far, and he doesn't seem to want to do the upkeep that curls require, or the hairstyling, or the whatever,
Right.
so that it looks like greasy and flat, and the curls aren't even as good as the curls could be.
as they
So
could be.
that's why I don't understand. Like I'm like, just cut it, babe. You know,
Has the potential
right? If
to
he
be.
right, if he cared about styling it every day. But what he is showing to us in wearing the uniform and this hair is that he doesn't care what he looks like, because he just looks the same all the time.
Because he wears the same
I will
thing.
point out to you today that Brady. Oh shit! There's your name. Is wearing.
Dude!
I couldn't help it.
Uh-oh.
Well,
we can't go
there's
back
a thousand of you in the world.
There really isn't, but that's all right. Go ahead.
Maybe it's your last name.
It could be.
Anyway, wearing the uniform, a dark black jeans, and this is a green top.
Oh, yeah.
Your top is green, but right now the way you're like in the
it's
light,
not, it's
it looks
black.
It's black. Oh, well, it looks green,
It's probably because it's very faded.
but it is very similar to the uniform. Is what you're
Yeah,
wearing.
yeah.
So, but now, would you wear this again tomorrow?
No, because tomorrow's Halloween, and
Well,
I'm gonna
okay. If it
be in
wasn't
a
Halloween
costume.
tomorrow, would you wear it again?
no,
And would you wear it then again the next day?
no. I mean,
again
I
the
would
next day?
wear the jeans again,
Yeah,
but I would change up the top,
right. Okay.
which is normal for.
Because how do you feel about a 36-year-old man wearing the same clothes every single day
It's weird.
in any situation? interviews,
Well,
photo
I mean,
shoots.
but the fact of the matter is,
in
like,
his
he's a
life.
celebrity,
Right.
and he probably gets clothes handed to him. Handed to him. He doesn't have to pay for them, even.
Right.
He's like a spokesperson. He's like
I'm sure he could do,
representing
absolutely.
whoever's brand, and he wears. Even
And he
I know
does
it,
have- right.
and I'm like a 3 out of a 10 on a Tom Hiddleston. I'm a 3 out of a 10, and I know he's a blue sweater, black jeans, black boots.
Well, we just saw-
No, gray boots. Gray
Gray boots,
and,
yes, good job. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's had those, like, made for him. Like, they don't even make those boots anymore. Or maybe they started remaking them or something, but there was his stylist said something about how they don't make them anymore, and he had them make, like, 3 pairs.
That's
so that
ridiculous.
he would always have them, because he wore them one time, and they were, like, falling apart, filthy.
Yeah, he's frumpy. And, like, you showed me the one picture where you're like, well, but then he wears, like, this suit on certain occasions. And then you show me, and it's like, yeah, it's a suit, but it's frumpy. Like, it looks like he doesn't even hang it up. It doesn't even get dry cleaned. It doesn't fit him properly. Like, no.
And that's his uniform suit. So that's his formal uniform. So if he has to go on some kind of, to some opening of something, then that's what he wears. But it's still basically wearing the same thing.
It's atrocious.
It's atrocious. That's a good word.
Thank you.
I like that. I feel like that's a Mary Poppins. They say that in Mary Poppins.
Oh, atrocious?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She rhymes it with precocious.
Precocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You introduced me to Mary Poppins because
the beauty of it is Julie Andrews.
I love Julie Andrews.
What a goddess.
Who's also
British.
in
It's The Sound of Music.
The Sound of Music.
The best movie ever.
Oh.
Classic.
Because we talked about that earlier.
We
They
did
wouldn't
talk
know
about
that.
it earlier. So, we also have to ask, because the other half of my... Not half. It's been very little lately. We've been completely ignoring her in every way. But I have to ask you, what is your level of hatred to... What? How should I call her? The Countess of Cunshire. Trailer shit. That snaky bitch. Taylor Swift.
Oh.
1 to 10, how much do you hate her?
Ooh. With 10 being like hatred of
Yeah,
hate.
with the passion of 15
Depths of
white hot
hell.
suns. Well, that would be me. So it can't be 10 because nobody hates her as much as I
like
do.
a 5.
Okay.
Because, like,
I'll take it.
okay, yeah, she gives, like, some pretty nice hits, some beep-boppy,
Bops.
Yeah,
That's what
some
they
beep-boppy
should.
bops.
The kids call them.
Um,
Not beepity bops.
beep-boppy
Dad.
bops. But then, like, the whole recent thing about, like, her contracts and quarreling with, what's his face?
Scooter.
Scooter Braun or whatever his name is. Yeah.
You said it very...
Scooter
Braun.
Scooter Braun. That makes me, like, dislike her. But, like, unpopular gay opinion, like, I'm not really a Taylor Swift fan, so...
Right, I'm not sure that's so unpopular.
I think it's, like, half and half.
She's certainly not, like...
It's half and half for the gays.
Gay icon, like, that she would want to be.
But I feel like that's
why
kind of
she
like
did
with
that song.
everyone, like Beyonce. It's like you're with the Beehive, or like you're not. Like,
Who isn't?
no one that I know. But,
Right.
But I'm just saying, I feel like that's like
Right, there are some non-negotiables, like your Beyonce, your Gaga, your Cher, your, that kind of thing. But then there are, I feel like there are some that could give two shits about her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's never, before this crappy song, which is not even, what's your mic?
Oh, sorry.
Which is not even a real song. It's not even fun.
You despise
You know what I mean?
her.
I really do.
But I don't like. So what I was saying earlier, and I don't think we caught it on this, is like there's no gray area for you. There's not. It's black. It's white. With me, I'm like, I'm like, oh, there's a huge gray area. It's like, but
no, I feel pretty strongly one way or the other about most things.
You do.
Yeah.
You have very strong opinions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's either a yay or a nay, and however you don't like diss me for it. It's not like here I'm telling you like a 5 on a T-Swizz, and you're not saying like, oh my god, like we can't be friends anymore. You know.
As long as you don't like her.
No, I mean that's not like. But I did listen to Lover today. Just cat's out of the bag.
Did you seek it out or was it just there?
No, so like at work, I don't. Oops, I accidentally hit unmute on the on World Series 7.
I know we're actually watching sports.
The B-balls, the sports balls.
But you know.
So at work, I can't access our Wi-Fi because you have to have like a work phone to access the Wi-Fi. So I can't use my phone to listen to music. So I listen to YouTube on my work computer all day, but I minimize it so like no one sees, what I'm listening to. And like it was on like my little like YouTube playlist of that's how it came on. So I didn't actively seek out like.
But you didn't also maximize, click away from it immediately to the next song.
No, because
or thumbs down
because it's catchy.
You got a thumbs down.
It's catchy. I like it, and I also like Todrick, which you don't like him because he's associated with her. That's the only reason.
Didn't you? Oh, you don't know all this stuff. All these people came out and said that he hasn't paid them. His ex-assistant came out and said that he was sexually aggressive to him. That he only hires like ex-porn stars and strippers and stuff like that so he can bang them.
Duh.
And he got all those dancers to be that video, the heels,
nails, hair, hips, heels.
And he didn't pay any of them.
Wow.
And he said he would pay them and he didn't pay them. And he can't, none of them, won't return their phone calls now. This one girl went off on him on Twitter.
I just like the song.
And then another guy went off on him So he's a garbage person because, why wouldn't he be? Because she's a garbage person.
Oh my god.
And that's why they love each other.
Okay, well, I stand corrected.
Right? So, get that shit out of there.
Okay. I still like the song, though. It's so catchy.
It's 8 minutes long of the same thing over and over again.
12 for me. 12 for me.
It's repetitious.
It is. It's catchy. A catchy song.
All right.
Repetitive.
All right. Disappointed in you, though, about that.
I Like Boys. Right? That's another one.
They do that. I don't know that song.
Yeah. It's good.
Mm-mm. All right. Well, I'm learning yet in the world of the hatred of T-Swizzle. We'll get there. Mm-hmm. You'll understand one day.
If I hang out with you long enough.
Yes.
You're right.
And if I could really teach you the value of hating super fake people.
The value of hatred.
Yes.
If I could teach you the value of hatred.
Yes. Of what it means to really be able to see somebody and be like, you are fake form. And nothing you say is genuine. And everything is for a brand and for money and for attention. I read another thing in the Daily Mail today. She gave another interview where she talked again about how she was slut-shamed all the time and how she blah, 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 blah. She keeps bringing up Kanye. And that whole thing happened 10 fucking years ago. Or that thing with Famous, which happened 3 years ago. But, it's like, let it go, Elsa. Honestly. But that's all she has to talk about. She has no personality. She's not a real being. She is that. She is that thing that happened with Kanye. She is. If that wouldn't have happened, she wouldn't be who she is.
Yeah.
He did make that bitch famous. She can't handle it.
It defined her.
Absolutely did. Anyway, you can please see my other podcasts, previous podcasts, for
about
a rundown of all the reasons why she's the worst person.
How I can't even say her name, but she's a see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay. I'll tune in.
All right.
Can you filter?
We learned a little bit about you, didn't we? So, let's talk about the week that was Tom.
Next Talk is a 2002 drama starring Bowman Irani.
What? Alexa, be quiet. I didn't say your name. See, they're listening.
Oh, for sure.
The Russians are listening. Did I even say anything close to that?
No.
God.
They're listening.
I should really unplug her.
Well, I don't even think unplugging will work.
It's like bury in the backyard.
No, not even buy one. Take a hammer and just...
I know. I used it before, and now it's just become like a timer and an alarm clock.
An alarm.
And I have a white noise.
Oh, yeah.
I love it, though, for the white noise. It's actually brown noise. That's the nicest one to me.
Oh.
If you you download an app for that, and then you say play brown noise, and I fall asleep to a lovely, soft...
Does it shut off after it just keeps going?
You have to ask it to loop.
Oh.
But it'll loop all night.
See, because my room is in the basement, you know, and they have hardwood floors upstairs, and it's right above the kitchen. And I've always thought, like, oh, I wonder if like a white noise thing would work for me, where it's like
it would blank out all the noise, but it might not, because you get used to hearing a noise.
Mm-hmm.
Little noises don't wake you up or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's why I got kind of addicted to it when I was, because you live alone, and, every little noise would make me think that somebody was, outside or trying to break in or whatever, So that's why I can't stand, like, complete silence. I gotta have something.
I mean, and although I love my living situation, I, can imagine a day where I don't have to listen to people walking on a hardwood floor above me. Wow.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
You should have moved upstairs.
Nah.
Okay. All right. So, you want to know what Tom was doing this week?
Yeah. What's
First
the
of all, let's
week
talk
of
about this Halloween stuff.
Week of Tom.
Okay, it's 27 minutes. Let's talk about this Halloween thing that just happened. So we had a lovely dinner, and then I got the thing, it's like, oh, they're live. There's the Halloween, and they, teased this thing about how they were going to come out as, and do Halloween costumes.
Mm-hmm.
And if, somebody that was in a Halloween costume at the stage door might win a prize or something. So we've all been guessing. I guessed Wizard of Oz, because I thought that would be really cute for all four of them to do, because there's 3 men and a woman, and Bobby could be the Toto.
Mm-hmm.
Other people did guess correctly that they would do Marvel characters. So I don't know. What did it was cute, right? It was fine.
I liked Charlie.
Charlie was cute. Loki with a beard was weird.
Charlie was cute. I think I kind of have a crush on him.
You have a thing for Charlie, yeah.
Yeah.
You would too if you saw the play. He was very cute in the play.
Mm-hmm.
And he's that kind of hairy, you like hairy.
Mm-hmm. Dark hair.
Dark hair, hairy, yeah. He's got a great smile and like a dimples. Yeah, and he's like beefy. He wears these like tight jeans in the play, and it's very, yeah.
I liked him the best. And then we talked about, what's the one girl's name?
Zowie.
Zowie?
Uh-huh.
You're joking, right?
No, that's her name.
I thought you were just like saying Zoe, but in like a weird...
a weird accent. No, it's Zowie.
I'm like, did you just try to do like a southern like twang? Zowie. That's Zowie.
Zowie's here.
That's Zowie over there. Zowie?
Yeah.
What's her last name? What ethnicity is she?
She's British, but her dad is from Nigeria, and her mom is white.
Ooh.
So she's white, like British.
Sounds exotic. I love it.
So yeah, it's like, she's mixed race.
Nice.
Yeah.
But she's kind of manly.
But she's British.
To be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Like, she's very tall, like, standing up there with all the guys. Like, I'm sure she probably had heels on or of some sort. No?
No, she never wears heels.
Really?
She'll wear, like, a little tiny heel. She wears the ugliest shoes. She wears the ugliest clothes, in my opinion.
Wow.
Like, big, billowy, unstructured kind of things. Or, like, puffy sleeves. She never had a puffy sleeve or a puffy shoulder she didn't love. She wore all these sparkly dresses before with like big poofy shoulders. Very 80s kind of thing. And like long pointy shoes with little kitten heels. Kitten heels. Who's worn kitten heels since 1992? In the place she doesn't wear shoes at all. Barefoot.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
But yeah, so she was
manly.
Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
And Tom as Daredevil, which is what Charlie played on TV in Netflix. So Charlie played Netflix on Daredevil on Netflix, and then Tom plays Loki, and of course, all of your movies that you haven't seen.
Right.
But anyway, so that was the funny part of that, you know.
Right. It was like,
All I'm
let's
saying
switch
is
up the characters.
that costume is very tight, and Tom's ass was amazing in it. And I tried to get as many screenshots as I could of it, but I didn't really get that.
They'll be on Twitter.
It was hard. Yeah, but I was like, I could see all the girls that were there at the stage door taking 1,000 pictures of his ass. So as soon as you leave, I'll be collecting those for my collection. So, so yeah, so that was kind of, they were out there for what, 5 minutes?
It was a
10
very
minutes?
short time, yeah.
And then I can't believe they picked the girl that dressed up like Tom. That's what she said she was.
Oh, was she with the
So
mascara?
she had like a weird, too dark of a beard. She didn't even try to put her hair back or anything like that. Like her hair was just
she got
regular
the frumpy
girl hair.
part, right?
Yeah, I guess she did. And then she just had on the blue sweater and the black jeans, and she had like a dog stuffed animal, and it wasn't even like it was like a.
It didn't even look like Bobby.
No, it didn't look like Bobby at all. Like at least try to find a fucking spaniel or something that's like gingery or brown.
If I were Bobby, I would be appalled. Like
He should be offended. Yes, that was trying to pass off as a facsimile of his gorgeousness. Anyway, I thought that was, and he looked kind of uncomfortable. I thought, like it was like picture taking. Okay, I'm going in. You know.
I wonder what he had to do.
Maybe he didn't want to pick that person, but nobody really dressed up. I don't think that they could really see. You know. They only
saw
said
a couple
it like
people
2 days ago. That's the thing. You know.
Yeah.
2 days ago, they were like on the Instagram. Oh, we're gonna dress up for Halloween on this night at the stage door, and you should too. You could win a prize. So it's, they didn't give people a lot of chance.
Right. So, like, say if you were coming from out of town, which a lot of people probably were.
Right.
It's not like you have a lot of time to go to like a Halloween store and like do a costume and like.
Right, and I'm sure that there were people there specifically because they said that. If they lived nearby or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing. Or people didn't even know about it because not everybody's a crazy fangirls like us and watch their, Instagram all the time. And the minute he posts anything.
But you're not like crazy.
But you can't believe how. Like, I feel a little crazy sometimes, and then I'm like, no, I'm not even close. Like,
compared to like other people. Because you've showed me other people, and I'm like, wow, this is.
Yeah, well, there's also this one girl who she's been to that stage door at least 40 times.
Right.
Every night she posts pictures of him, and she'll put a different date on it, and it's like this. He looks no.
Are we allowed to talk about that?
I don't give a fuck about her, that bitch. She listens to this.
She'll
be the first person listening to this.
I said, is it the same person that reported you?
Yeah.
Like your picture?
Oh, she'll be listening to this immediately.
Really?
And she ran away with her tail between her legs. He's talking about Zora. And then she came right back. And she sends me stupid messages in my inbox like I'm not supposed to know it's her anonymously.
Oh.
And she'll listen to this, and then she'll send me messages. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She loves to hate me. Go ahead, bitch. I don't care. Waste your time. Anywho, no, this girl is just, I don't know who she is. We've never seen, she never takes any pictures of herself. She just takes a million pictures of him. And the thing is, he looks the same every night.
Right.
It's cool when you're there in front of him. You know what I mean? It's kind of a different situation where you, I didn't even think about, oh, that's the uniform or whatever, or it looks the same. But to go there every night and stand there, wait for him to come out, and watch him sign autographs, and then go back in. I mean, that's psychotic. That's just, I call it the Hiddle Zoo. He's a zoo animal. And you just really like lions at the zoo, and you want to go watch lions at the zoo every night.
You have all these, why do I want to say euphemisms? Is that the right word?
Of with his name. Hiddle's bum.
Yeah, is that one?
Hiddle's
That's not the right word, is it?
I think it is. It's close enough.
Okay.
We have colloquialisms, maybe, is it? I don't know. But, so anyway, there are people like that. But what I mean about crazies is that I think sometimes on Tumblr we can feel like we're the majority. We're his fans. You know what I mean? But then he will post on Instagram, and I have him on notifications, okay? So that means the minute he posts, I get a notification that he posted. And sometimes if I'm at work or I'm wherever, or I'm just, and I get a little bing bong, and I look and it says T.W. Hiddleston posted something. That means he just did it. I touch it. It opens up. It already has 10,000 likes.
How?
I'm like, how does that happen?
Right. So there's at least
there will be 4 messages in my inbox. Oh my god, he posted this and that. I'm like, how do you people?
Yeah. Do you people not work?
Right. How are you this quick? And even at work, I was like, boom, boom. Right. I touched it to see what it was. So there are lots of people like that, but not enough, I guess, to know that they were supposed to dress up for the stage door. Anyway, it was cute. It was a cute idea. Yeah. He wore something for 15 minutes that was not his black jeans and his blue sweater. Wow. So, hallelujah for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. So we've seen him out and about a lot lately, but of course he looks the same. Mm-hmm. Oh, the big hubbub this week too was that he follows very few people on Instagram. He started an Instagram during the Summer of Terror, which is what I call that whole 2016 thing. God. Okay, so under duress from her, I'm positive, because she wanted him to, have an Instagram, so
right, keep up with the times,
right, and so they could friend each other on Instagram, and then their Instagram official or whatever. Although they never even posted a picture. Neither of them actually ever posted a picture of themselves together, and on any Instagram. She never ever said his name out loud or mentioned him or shown a picture or anything like that. It's always her friends. All of her friends posted all the pictures that you've ever seen, or paparazzi that she hired to follow them around. Anywho. 38. We're doing chime checks this time, motherfuckers, because I'm not getting this cut off. You wonder what time it really is?
Why did it go so much faster?
Oh, is it? Are you bored now?
No, I'm not bored. I'm just thinking, in my head, I'm like, how?
It was. It went all of a sudden. It was 90 minutes.
Maybe it's because we were hungry and
yeah, we were a little drunker then too. We're a little more sober now,
right?
Because we had a lot of carbs and a lot of food.
We filled up our bellies.
We sure did.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was really good.
So that was it too. We were drunker then.
Yeah.
It's really a shame. I'm sure it was hysterical.
Yeah, it was
a good one. Yeah.
But I mean, this is good.
This is fun. This is good.
I'm just tapping her on the shoulder, make sure we're not losing time. Okay.
What was I talking about now?
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Okay. So he follows he started it, he follows very few people, and they're always like people he knows or he works with or, things like that, right? And so when he follows somebody, it's like everybody knows about it. It's a big deal. People keep track of how many followers he has, he has.
That's psycho.
Twitter's the same thing. If his Twitter number goes up or down, then people go looking for who did he follow, and if he likes something, he uses it so infrequently that it's obvious, So, like, it was either yesterday or the day before, he followed Amber Heard on Instagram. Do you know who that is?
Johnny Depp's ex.
Yep.
You didn't think I knew that,
I didn't think you were going to go there,
She's really pretty. Mm-hmm. And didn't he, supposedly abuse her?
Yes, she accused him of...
Yeah, okay.
He accused her back of abusing him.
Right.
And there are witnesses to that, I guess.
And photos and
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But so he
it's
followed
a horrible drama.
Yeah, that is not
gross,
good.
Yeah.
So he followed
her Instagram.
Ooh.
Right.
I probably would too.
So yeah, but I mean so everybody's like, "Oh my god, how would they have met? Maybe they're dating." Blah 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 blah. This is what people do. If he is adjacent to any woman in any way.
Wow. Yeah, that's psycho.
Even an Instagram follow. They're like, well, he only follows people that he knows,
right,
or that he's working with. So they're either dating or she's going to be in some movie he's going to be in, or they're doing a Loki TV series for Disney Plus.
Are they really?
Starts filming in January. Yes.
I bet you're excited about that.
So excited.
Wow.
Although he hasn't done anything that's not Loki or Betrayal in 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this will be fun then.
So, and that's all of his next year. This 2020 is filming Loki, and then it premieres in the fall. So, oh no, is it 21? Maybe it's 21. This seems like forever away. Anywho, so I was like, that's stupid. He seems to have fat thumbs. That's what I think sometimes. Like, he will like random people's posts, but sometimes on Twitter it will show that he is searching his hashtag. Like, you can look up somebody. You're not a real Twitter person, right?
No.
But you can just type in anybody's name in the search bar, and it will show you every mention of them,
right,
by anybody on Twitter.
So an @ or a hashtag or
right,
checked in or whatever.
Yeah, any of those things. Like, anybody says Tom Hiddleston, you can look, and that's how people will tweet. I just saw Tom Hiddleston in Central Park with his dog, and we find those every day because somebody searches for Tom Hiddleston's name through Twitter.
And he lives in New York. And
right now, yeah. And he walks his dog in Central Park every day, and he loves to run. So, we've had a lot of those. Oh, crap. Anyway.
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Nationals just hit a 3-run homer.
I got to unmute it real quick just to see the...
Ooh. What?
You wanted the underdogs to win.
I know.
Well, I don't.
Now we're really bored talking about baseball. Oh, they're dancing.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
What is?
Well, this is the equivalent of a football
touchdown
did you
dance.
See that
butt tap?
They love to tap butts.
Yeah, I know.
It's not gay, dude. It's it's just it's sports.
No homo.
No homo, man. It's sports.
Okay.
So anywho. Now I forgot what I was talking about again. I was looking at butt taps. Amber Heard. And so, so we, so somebody figured out anyway that he followed her, and then that was a whole topic of conversation. And then tonight I found out he unfollowed her.
Wow.
So this is the weird shit. Like I said, he will accidentally, I'm sure,
you
something.
Think he
and then he unlikes them.
Fat-fingered.
I do.
Amber Heard.
But maybe he went on there for some reason.
And I didn't mean that in a sexual way.
Yeah, that sounded gross.
You fat-fingered Amber Heard.
Uh-oh. So, yeah. So that was that drama this week.
The week of T. Hiddleston.
It's been a lot.
It's pretty dramatic.
They did a video. Yeah, they did a video for Betrayal. They took pictures, and everybody was flipping out about those. But again, he was in the uniform, and he was doing his regular poses. I can get pretty critical. I think I'm the only blog that's kind of critical about him. Other
Critical,
people are
right?
just like,
A critical fan,
he's amazing and I love him, and he does whatever he does is perfect and
right?
fabulous.
Like
and
everything he touches turns to gold. Type of like I worship.
So every picture that comes out is the greatest picture that's ever been pictured.
Oh please!
And I'm like, he looks exactly the same as he did yesterday, and that he's wearing the same outfit, and he's doing the same pose. You know.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's good.
And, yeah.
You can have the criticism of
I think it keeps you
someone
balanced.
that you're. I don't want to say infatuated because I don't think that's the proper term, but you're a very super fan.
All right.
You're a super fan.
A super fan.
I shouldn't say a very super fan because that's not proper.
That's not proper English.
It's not proper at all.
Mm-mm. It's not proper.
No.
Nope. So what else is it? We're at 45 minutes.
We are currently at 45 minutes.
Oh, that's a good yes. That's a elevator. You sound like a elevator for the future.
Mm-hmm.
You have a very good voice. I think I'm going to enjoy your voice on
Oh,
this.
thank you.
Mine is very low and surprising. It's even lower than it is in my head.
Oh, but see, and that's what I was going to say is like everyone hates their voice on like
on the phone.
Yeah, or like a recording. Like even when you were younger and you did like a little recording, you're like, whoa, that's my voice? No way. That's gross. I think we're all very critical and judgmental of our voices.
Of ourselves, yeah.
So when you say that, I'm like, probs not.
You're not going to like it.
No.
You're probably not going to listen.
No, probably not.
You will listen.
No, I don't think I will. I think I'll be like one of those celebrities where I'm like,
I can't watch myself
I
act.
don't even watch myself.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, all those motherfuckers are watching that every night before they go to bed.
You think so?
Yes.
I think I
It's
was
actors,
listening.
I don't care what they all say. They crave attention. Why would you want to do a job where you get up in front of people and they're all looking at you? Do what you do. If you didn't want people to look at you, do what you do. And get off on that.
I think I was listening to the radio this week and it was an interview. I want to say Steve Carell. And he basically said like, yeah, no, I don't watch any of my things. Like I don't watch any of them. And they're like, what? You don't watch any? Nope, never seen any of them. I think it was Steve Carell.
I know, and I love him, but you're lying. He's lying. He's lying. Yeah. He's never seen The Office.
Oh my God, can you imagine if you've never seen The Office?
I mean, just
think of all the things that you missed out on.
I know, because it's not just about you.
Yeah.
There are other parts of that movie or that television show or whatever it is. It's not about you.
What about, though, like...
He's never seen The 40-Year-Old Virgin? Or Knocked Up? I mean, all those movies, they're all the best.
Oh, that is really good. Maybe it wasn't Steve Carell. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I feel like only the really pretentious ones are like, I can't watch myself. I'm like, ugh, I roll so hard.
Okay, so you know how you said, like, you think that all celebrities crave attention. I think, yes, you are correct. However, you know, one that's, like, for some reason sticking in my mind, in my brain, is, like, Keanu Reeves. How, like, you know, you always see him, like, on the subway. Like, he's just, like, this normal guy. Like, do you think he, like, craves all that attention? I feel like he just does it because he enjoys acting and, like, he has to get a paycheck. But I don't think he craves the attention.
I think he did in the beginning.
And he realized how shitty it was and all these appearances that he has to keep up with. And, like, you have to keep up with the trends and all. And he's just like, this fucking sucks.
Well, he disappeared for a while.
Cuss on this thing?
Huh?
Are we allowed to cuss on this thing?
Oh, my God.
I don't think I cussed the whole time.
Oh,
except for that one time.
I think I've sworn 1,000 times.
You said
maybe not
cunt.
a lot. I said cunt, yeah. Or did they call it the Countess of Cuntshire? This time, I can't remember. They're all blowing together now. But I'm sure, yes, you can swear. It's my podcast. You can do whatever you like, honey. But he also, he stepped away from it for a little while. So I think probably when he was younger, in his 20s, he loved it. And then maybe as he got older, he was just like, meh. Mm-hmm. And then he didn't have to work for a while because he was rich. And then they pulled him back in for this. I mean, but that John Wick garbage, what does he do that for? Paycheck and attention.
Okay. Yeah. I get it. I could never be a celebrity because I don't like the attention on me. Like, I just don't. I don't, like, no thank you.
Right.
I'll just, like, if I were on the set of anything, like, I would be the lighting person. Like, I'd be in the background, like, no, thank you. Like, I don't want credit for this. Like, I wouldn't be out on stage bowing in front of everyone. Like, no. I don't like that.
Right.
Because I, like, feel like I get embarrassed.
Yeah. See, it's not for everybody.
No.
But, and for people who act like that, like there's an actress that Tom has been in a few movies with. Her name is Mia Wasikowska. Wasikowska. So, if you really want to do the full thing, yeah.
What is she?
What is she? What?
Wasikowska.
She's just American, but it's like Polish or whatever originally.
Okay.
Gotcha. She was in Crimson Peak with him. We should watch that because it's Halloween time.
Oh, Crimson Peak?
Crimson Peak, amazing movie. Not really, but it was good. I liked it.
Okay.
It's Guillermo del Toro who does. Have you heard of him?
Guillermo del Toro.
Oh no, you're just impressed with my saying of like names.
Yeah, it just sounds so like ooh. I like that. No, I feel like who is a del Toro?
Guillermo del Toro.
Is he the only del Toro
Yeah,
that's
he's
famous?
the only del Toro. Yeah,
I feel like I know who he is. What else does he play?
He's a
on
director.
Like...
He won for the Shape of Water. He won Best Director.
Oh, okay.
And he's done Pan's Labyrinth and some other like creepy, freaky movies. You're thinking of Benicio del Toro.
See, I said, was there any other del Toros? And you're like, nope, he's the only one. He's the only one. No, I meant like in like...
You went to this Benicio del Toro.
You're right. Benicio del Toro.
No relation.
Huh.
He's sexy, though. I find him... He's one of my weird sexy guys.
Oh, I kind of forget what he looks like.
Oh.
I'm going to look him up right now.
He was... Because I love the movie The Usual Suspects. And he was in that, and he was kind of sexy in that. But he's... Yeah.
Oh,
he's he's gotten kind of bloated and older, but when he was younger,
hey, haven't we all?
But
me too. I'm kind of gotten
anyway. But
what
am I talking about? Crimson Peak. So we should watch that one time. But anyway, so her name is Mia, and she seems very like. Whenever they would do interviews about the movie or they're trying to, sell the movie. Yeah, see? Benicio, he's like a little scary.
That was
like
a young Benicio.
Yeah, that was very young.
And then this is like an older, bloated.
Yeah. He's still kind of sexy, though. Yeah. He can hit it. He can get it.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. Okay, sorry. Back to the girl.
So he knocked up somebody weird, like Ron Stewart's daughter.
Yeah! She was in the related searches. Kimberly Stewart.
Yep. See, this is why I have, I went to college. I have a lot of education. I can't remember any of that fucking shit, but I can remember that Benicio del Toro knocked up Rod Stewart's daughter, Kimberly.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are they even in the same room together? Never mind.
Is she somehow also linked to Scott Disick? Because he's coming up in the searches as well.
Did she date him too? She's trashy. Anyway.
That is too funny.
But Mia is, during interviews, she would look down. She just seemed like she didn't want anything to do with it. Anything to do with, talking about the movie, talking about her role or acting or whatever. She has zero personality whatsoever.
Okay.
She was in all she played Alice in Wonderland in the last couple movies where they redid Alice in Wonderland. Through the Looking Glass, where Johnny Depp was the Mad Hatter.
Oh, yeah.
She would play Alice. Anyway. And I'm always like, why are you an actress? What are you doing? Go be an accountant and sit in a room somewhere. Like, if you don't want to talk about it and it makes you super uncomfortable to be in front of cameras and doing interviews and, you know.
So you would tell me to go be an accountant?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I
Like,
don't
it's
wanna...
part of what acting is.
It is. And see, I would
have to
I would want no part
sell
in
the
that.
movie.
So I would be like, yeah, you're right. I should be an accountant. I'll sit behind a desk and like.
Look, I don't know. Maybe she's been in more things since then, but I can't remember any of them. And I wouldn't be like, oh, Mia Wasikowska's in this. I'm going to go watch it. You know what I mean? She's like, I don't understand that. So, she's one of those, like, where I don't know if she's doing it for the attention, or whether it was just like she kind of fell into it when she was young, because she did start young. And then, or maybe it was just a stage mom thing, I don't know. But she does not seem like into it. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't come back, or doesn't do much.
Is that like the 7 degrees of separation from Tom Hiddleston?
I would be super
She's
fucking
like-
good at that game.
Yeah, you would.
We used to play that when I was in college. We played Kevin Bacon, though. That's Tom Hiddleston.
Right.
So 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
it's 6 degrees.
It's
It's
6
not
degrees
7.
of Kevin Bacon,
I
yeah.
don't know why I said 7.
So I would say, we would sit at the bar, and I would just say, like, a random celebrity that I could think of. And then you have to try to name the movies that get him to Kevin Bacon or her
Right.
within 6 moves.
You would be good
And
at
sometimes we would go back and forth.
Tom Hiddleston.
That would be good, yeah.
I would be awful.
The key is to know the key movies that they were in that
Right.
have a lot of celebrity co-stars. Like, because that's the thing with Kevin Bacon is he's in so many movies where he's not the star, but he was, you know, fourth billed or whatever, and so then you have all those stars ahead of him that you can connect all around. That's a fun game. I haven't played that in a while.
College.
Yeah. Aw. Those are kind of nerds who were in college who sat around and drank and played.
Well, and that's where it came
6
from.
degrees of Kevin Bacon.
You said, you know, I spent all these years in college and I know this, but I don't know that. It's not that you don't know it. You know it.
No, it's gone.
That happens to the best of us.
Yes.
To the best
Anyway,
of us.
we're coming up on an hour-long podcast. So I think this is
Okay.
maybe a good place to stop, right?
I think so too. I
Yeah.
think it was a good little...
We did a good job. Did you like being on a podcast? You're not going to know until you listen to it back,
Oh, okay.
which you're going to have to do.
Touché. Yeah, I did like it, actually.
It's fun. It's just kind of sitting and talking.
It was
as long as
very
you have a
organic.
topic.
It
Yeah.
was very organic. But we
Those
are.
are the best kinds.
We're pretty good in our conversations always.
Yeah. I listen to enough podcasts where I try to like think of the ones that I like, and I feel like they are more organic like that, where you have a topic that you want to talk about, but
Yeah.
it's not necessarily like
It doesn't have to be the whole thing.
the fucking news or something where you're like, go through
Yeah.
a list of things you have to talk about. It's more just say what you want.
Although I
Like
would
I said, don't worry about what people think, because if they like it, they'll listen, and if they don't, then they won't. They'll turn it off. And that's fine. I don't like obsessively track how many followers or how many people listen to it. At the beginning when I posted it, I was like, oh, that's cool. Like 50 people have listened to this or whatever it was, Now I don't even pay attention to it. Because I'm like, I don't want it to ruin my fun to think like, oh, I guess I won't do it because not that many people care or whatever, because I think it's fun.
Yeah.
And even if 10 people like it, then it's fun and it's something I did for a while and,
It's cool.
yeah, we'll see. So maybe you'll be a guest again.
I think I would definitely be a guest again.
Okay.
Yeah. I liked it. Thank you
And
so
you can
much.
bring me your topics.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me over.
Thank you for
And-
bringing fabulous dinner.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes.
We'll have to make it like a thing now.
Yeah.
And just like do it.
Dinner and pod.
Dinner and pod.
Yes.
I like it.
Put it on the calendar.
Like it. All right.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And happy Halloween. And we'll see you next week. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, here, I'm turning the music on now.